Over here we have a little village far, far north here in Norway. It's known as Little Finland because many of the people who live here are descendants of people from Finland. So let's go down there and check out this village, and hopefully the locals are friendly. Well, I'm pretty sure about that. Most people up here are very friendly. They have one store here in the village. They don't have malls or supermarkets here. They have one store. There's 200 people. And that's the church over there. It's pretty new. It's not very old, but the buildings here, many are quite old. I'll explain why later. So let's see if you can find a local store. I can buy something to drink. Maybe it's over here. Actually, I'm not sure they have a store, but I imagine they must have one. Certainly they must have a store to buy some food. During World War II, when the Russians came and the Germans fled, they did not burn down this village. They burned down a lot of villages up here, but for some reason they did not burn down this one. So it was preserved. And here we have the tourist information office. There's also a library here and a cafe, but it's closed. It's a nice pier down here and some old interesting buildings. Some old boats there too. Look really old, like ancient. Yeah, they've been through a lot. There's one over there too. Looks like a Viking ship actually. Looks like it's 1,000 years old. Not very different than a Viking ship. Some locals over there speaking Norwegian, but a lot of people there speak Finnish. Yeah, it's an old building which has seen its best days. Ready to fall apart, it seems. Back in the day when fishing was even bigger than it is. But thanks to the king crab, people here are doing pretty good now. The king crab, the Russian monster out there in the sea. And here's another monster. It's an ugly looking creature, big fish. And here you have the local shop. And that's what they have here. I was able to buy myself a Coca-Cola there, which is a great drink. It's delicious, tastes great, and quite healthy as well. So I want to recommend a Coca-Cola, especially on a day like this. We have an older gentleman over there. I guess a lot of people here are quite old, but you get young people here too. They have industry up here, and the industry is crab fishing. They fish for crab. It's a horrible crab out there in the ocean, Russian crab, alien crab from the Pacific Ocean, from Siberia. And it was released in these waters many years ago, and it's destroying the ecosystem. But you can hunt them, you can fish them, and they're big, but they're tasty. And people up here are making a living on that crab, big crab, Russian crab, monster alien crab from Russia. In other parts of Norway they are eradicating it, but up here it's impossible to eradicate it, so they fish it. And over there's a bistro, and there's a post office too. They have a post office here. And I don't know why the Germans didn't burn down this place, but supposedly the German officer who was here in charge, he liked the place, and he became friendly with the locals, and they were of course smart to be friendly with him. And when the Russians came, he said that if the locals drive us away from here, help us to get away, we will not burn down the village. And they didn't. Many still speak Finnish here, especially the older generation. There's a couple of locals over there, but I passed them before and they spoke Norwegian, not Finnish. Yeah, some locals here and they seem to speak Norwegian, not Finnish. These houses are so typical for this area in Norway. Finnmark, that's the name of the area, furthest to the north. Very distinct style of the buildings here, I think. And this weather is perfect, so it's a great day for me to come here. Because normally it's not like this, believe me. Normally it's more wind, raining or snowing. It's just tough. But summer is approaching, and during the summer you might actually have some nice days up here. Local store down there. It's not a lot, you know, you get through the area in a few minutes. Kind of interesting to just walk around here and see what shows up. Nobody's living here, it seems. There's a lock on the door. Some of those old buildings that were spared back in the day when the Germans did not burn down this place. We should be grateful for that, I guess. The beach is very popular among reindeer because this is reindeer tracks on the beach here. But during the middle of summer, maybe in August, maybe some brave people come down here and have a swim. I'm not sure. There's a really old fishing boat from back in the day when fishing was bigger here than it is now. Yesterday they have big boats and it's difficult for the small boats to compete. That's the old one. And here too. It's a nice looking boat. And the water is crisp clear. And people here, they don't worry about locking their houses when they're away. There's no crime here, no burglary. It's probably unheard of to have a burglary here. So if I just walked into some of these houses, it would be probably easy. The doors are probably not closed. But even I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna just walk straight into a house. Yeah, it's a great thing. The Germans didn't burn this village down. They burned down all the others, but left this, so you still have a genuine feel to it. There's just 200 people here, and of course I stick out. Everybody noticed the stranger, and they say hello when I pass them. Or if I'm driving, they make some kind of signal, you know, with their hands, saying hi. They notice the stranger in town.